Now the bosses want to see you. Now we cut off the head of the serpent. They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. There isn't gonna be another... Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play. I got kicked out of Ultralux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
King sold out to the NCR.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Where to, partner?
Sure, just don't treat me like... Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Is it time?
Ugh. Boss, are you trying to destroy my knees even faster than nature?
What's up?
Well, now, look. Was remind. If you say you're going to gather evidence, then kill the bitches anyway. Now, if you're done fucking around, let's... Don't matter much how we settle this. Just trim the Van Graff family tree. I think... Now, on to settle accounts with Alice McLafferty. Can't wait to see... Oh, I'm sure. Killing never felt so good. Could almost hear the dead behind me guiding. Now that that bitch is in hell, they'll have a shot at her too. So what are we waiting for? Music?
High roller suite. Casino floor.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the car. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bid. It's why you won't... Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rule. So...
Our rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
And that's it for the Crimson Caravan. Payback's a bitch, ladies. And between Gloria and Alice, that settles accounts as far as I'm concerned. Hope they're in hell right now, blinking, trying to figure out where they fucked up. Yeah, I am. Never realized had all that anger in me. Makes me wonder how much more I can settle with bullets. You know, when I first heard about them, I was so mad. But there was this little part of me that said, you can't do to them what they did to you. I say fuck that part. I feel purified. And I love the fact that there's no more loose ends. That's it. Except for one thing. Thanks. Not many people in my company would have done what you did for me without some hesitation or asking me to cool down. But you backed me. Even when the odds were against us. Words aren't enough. But thanks. Don't have to tell me twice. Feel more alive than I ever have.
If you don't mind, I have to. He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in it, and if it means Heck Gunderson's... If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil... I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary. He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer, so far as I can see. That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the...
Howdy. I came to take care of... I have no... here in town. Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and... Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right. I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
Traveling into the Strip just got a lot easier.
Beg your pardon, but we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around. Please.
Should have bet we killed the Fiend's leader.
You ain't heard anything about... I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody. There'd be a lot of... And if he ain't, you can bet I'll... That's what they... So...
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove... Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
How may I be of service, madam? Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. How may I be of service? Ah. Yes, I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Come on! You like that?
You like that?
Staying. Oh.
Who are you? You don't know? Oh, good, that's good. So they didn't send you after me. Where's the gentleman I'm supposed to meet? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. I don't know it, but you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession. It'd be back in the memory. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
Bitter spring.
Welcome to the Ultralux. Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas, perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see, founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members, lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
Salutations. Those omertas, always fun.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work. Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server? What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it, not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough. Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone. Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty. Leave me alone. Haven't you done... What, me? This... Do you think it would... You're pushing your luck. Here, I have a... We're gonna have a... Well, what do you... Why are you standing still? Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. It won't fill the hole.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait and... I'll be... How may I... At once.
The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
If the NCR ain't got a word, my daddy's gonna kill all you. My dad... God damn it, I almost died in here. What the... Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what, as soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no white hat society no more. To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same, too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them. All right. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
You're just in time for your ass whipping. Wish they'd show themselves. Don't need this right now.
Had enough.
That how you wanna play, huh? Had enough?
Had enough?
Let's kick this in gear. You like that?
I've got one.